Alright. I want to go to Puerto Valor because Silvando and Hendrix have some stuff there that might give us some storyline here, because there hasn't been a whole lot of story in this quote-unquote post-game. Or whatever weird area this thing takes up between game and post-game, and whatnot. So let me start the official introduction, because I might actually have some recording here for the video on demand people and the such. So we'll kind of see, but we're going to Puerto Valor next. Salutations, felicitations, and jubilations. Welcome to another exciting episode of the RP Gamer Experience. I am your host, Phil Willis, aka JCServant, the Utah Polygamist with RPGamer.com, your source for news, reviews, and home to the best gaming community on the net. Check out our articles, reviews, and so much more over at rpgamer.com. Now, this is probably, and I say probably because I think my numbering system might be a little skewed at this point, but this is, if I count the small, short 5-minute video I did, this is part 32 of JCServant Plays Dragon Quest XI's. This is now more than a month straight I've been playing this, because I started on June 19th. It is now July 21st. So this is over a month straight, 80-some hours of gameplay according to the clock in the game, and you know, and over 35 hours, I think, of kept footage. So you guys are missing out on a whole bunch of the grinding and the stuff. But I hope to have a little bit of story here. There's not a lot of story. You're not going to get a lot in this video. I have just figured out through experience in the video on demand for Act 3, because there's just not a lot of story. It is a lot of questing, but they're just generally kind of small, hey, this is what's going on in our village. It's not even like a well-told village story. It's pretty much just sets up a quick problem that you solve. It is a very different, shall we say, flavor than the first two acts, and the way those village quests would be presented, with the voice acting, with the other party members chipping in. This goes back to like the very early Dragon Quest days, where you would just walk in and somebody would say a few lines and you got the idea of what you need to do, and you go off, do it, and you get your reward and you move on with life. It's pretty. The big difference between this and the old games, I remember like in the older games when you would do those quests, you needed to do a lot of those quests just to move forward. And here it's pretty much all optional. And there's there's a little reward or whatever, but that's about it. So I'm still doing them because all these little bonuses are going to add up and hopefully make the final boss easier. Plus, occasionally there is a little bit of story or something, and I try not to miss out on that or try to miss out recording on that. Along those lines, I understand that one of the things I need to do is go to Puerto Valor, which might be interesting because that, of course, is where Silvando is from, and Hendrix has some history with him. And in part 2, there was well, in part 1 and part 2, there was some story there, and then at the very, very end of Act 2, before we turn back time, there's a very touching scene with Silvando and his father. So I'm going to warp over there now and do a couple things, but see if there's any more story that pops up. Hence the huge introduction in case I decide to keep this on video on demand. Let's head on over there. To Puerto Valor. Internet's throttle is never a good thing. I hope you get approval for that application, Chaos. If you're watching this video on demand, you're wondering who I'm talking to. I'm talking to our friends on Twitch. You can join the Twitch conversations. Follow us at twitch.tv/rpgamer. You'll receive notifications when we start streaming, and you can jump in on the chat and be part of the conversation. Oh, see, cutscene. I called it.
Puerto Valor. I have fond memories of this city. I trained here under Don Rodrigo. It has changed little over the years. This place made me the knight I am today. The training was rigorous and the conditions harsh. But Don Rodrigo was a fine teacher and a fine man.
Okay, darlings, you have fun now. I need to go and powder my horse. Ciao for now!
Silvando, Wait. You are Don Rodrigo's son, Norberto. I have long suspected as much.
You found out my little secret, huh? Nice work, Inspector Hendrik. I guess I should be flattered you even remember me from back then. Why?
I do not understand. Why would such a diligent boy, one so committed to the knightly cause, abandon it so utterly? Your father must surely disapprove. This is why you are leaving, correct? You mean to avoid him?
Nice, Hendrik.
At a time like this, you would put your personal concerns over those of your companions? Erdwin's lantern hangs low in the sky. Our world is in danger. If we are to have a hope of overcoming what awaits us, we will need your father's wisdom and experience. You will need it.
Nice. Hendrik just lays it out.
Okay, you're right, I guess. Papi does have a trick or two I always wanted him to teach me. Now's probably the time. I've made up my mind, darling. I'm going to face my papi. But I can't walk into that room alone. Will you come with me? I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Very, very, very cute. Is that a scene supposed to happen earlier? No, so, we turn back time. So this is a little deja vu. The fact that, like, Sylvando tries to run away and sneak away is exactly what happened in Act 2 when we came here the first time after the world tree had fallen and stuff. We came back here and he did kind of sneak out of the group for a bit and he didn't face his father right away, if I recall correctly. That happened much later on after we had saved the world type of thing. No, he did eventually face him. That's right. It's a little fuzzy already, but regardless, that scene right there played out differently because Hendrix was here, and Hendrix, who learned underneath him and was suspicious already, now that he's a part of our group much, at this point, kind of calls him out and stuff on it. So it's pretty interesting. Now, we're going to have more probably here. We're going to go in there. And you know what? I have made a decision. I'm not doing any more of these side quests having to do with getting pet powers up. I'm tired of it. It's a lot of work to get the pet powers up and then find the rat monster, and then you got to use it as a killing blow or something like that for some side quest. No. Generally speaking, the reward just isn't worth the effort, and there's just too many of these. I really am not a fan of the pet powers, and I'm less of a fan of the pet power quest. These are the chambers of Don Rodrigo's. He's recovered from injury. Moment your business truly weren't enough. See, okay, but must not distress him in any way, por favor. So we did eventually bring Sylvando here. So this scene is familiar. It's just it played out differently because Hendrix is the one who put him to it.
Norberto, you dare to show your face in my presence. And you have come to tell me something, see?
Remember, we had a long conversation about this scene.
Sorry, Papi. Sorry. So sorry.
Sorry? What are you apologizing for? Foolish boy.
Huh?
You have become the knight in smiling armor you spoke of, see? You have made the whole world happy.
Not yet, Papi.
Then why are you here, hmm? Why did you come back if you have not yet done as you promised?
Remember,
You promised you would do this, Norberto. You gave your word. I did not raise you to be a failure. How dare you come to me and...
Now I remember we came back here because he had the band of boys, right? He had the boy band, and they were all dancing all the time, and he wanted to leave them with his father to train. That's what forced him to have to confront his father. So we don't have that. Instead, this time it was basically Sylvando who gave him a kick in the butt. So the end result is the same, and so far this scene is playing out the same.
Puppy!
Damn you, boy. If I were younger, I would put you over my knee. What kind of a knight makes an oath and does not fulfill it?
Wait. Puppy, did you say knight? You still think of me as one? You have no idea how... Oh, thank you, Puppy. Thank you. I guess it wasn't very knightly of me to come back before I'd fulfilled my promise, huh? But I had a good reason.
I just had a different outfit on him last night. Yeah, because he was dancing around with all of his boys, so he had the big circus outfit on with the frus in the back.
Erdwin's lantern, see? Yes. Great evil is afoot. I feel it.
I feel it too, Papi. We all do. And how can I make people happy if that thing is up there making their lives miserable? It's impossible. Which is why I'm going to do something about it. Only then can I fulfill my vow and make all the people of the world smile again. But there's just one teensy-weensy little thing we need to ask you. We want you to help us.
Don Rodrigo, an ill wind blows through the world. We would call upon your wisdom. We would ask for your aid in banishing the darkness.
You walk in here after all these years and start asking favors before you even say hello, Hendrik. As clumsy as ever, I see. Very well. You shall have my aid. If I can help you to erase the dark star from the sky, I will.
Oh, Papi, really?
Como no, Norberto, of course. A knight serves the weak untiringly. Even if they are his son and his former pupil. I have just the thing to toughen you two up. A great trial that has tested the skills of knights across the generations.
A great trial, Don Rodrigo. For you to call it such, it must be a test indeed.
Oh, it is. You have been to Heliodor, see? Then you know the King's Barrow. 2 golden giants dwell in its darkest depths. You will defeat them. But mere victory will not suffice. No. You
Oh,
must
good
show
grief.
true chivalry. You must perform the executioner together. And with its strike,
Oh
the final
my, oh my goodness gracious. Shoot me now. Just shoot me now.
If you succeed, you will be rewarded with one of the most powerful weapons ever created. With that weapon to aid you, not even the greatest of evils will stand in your way.
Oh my, that sounds like quite a prize. Very well, Papi. Challenge accepted.
You always did have enthusiasm to spare, Norberto. I hope it will be enough. I will open the King's Barrow for you. After that, you're on your own.
The funny thing is, like, I have everybody pepped up now, so yay. Revamp. Okay, that seems interesting.
Go. Let the fun begin.
There's something wrong with that. Where's your sap at, girl? There we go. Tweedledoom and Tweedledeath.
Sorry.
Fairies just make everything gold. Well, Chaos, this is a much bigger effort than what they've been doing, which is just give everything green eyes. So consider that for a moment, will ya?
Well, this isn't good.
416. Holy sweet mother mercy.
Take care.
Ooh. Ooh, that really hurts.
Here you are. Take care.
Lovely. Now Jade is down.
Almighty Yggdrasil, hear my prayer.
Unfortunately, when she dies, she loses all of her buffs, because of course she does.
You won't get away with this.
Wow. Ah, this is just so ridiculous. It just makes me want to quit this game so hard. I can't get in an offense. I'm spending all my time healing.
Multi-thrust! Here you are.
Tell you what, let me swap out Veronica for Rab. Okay, he might be in the red now. He looks like he's in the red. So, let's swap out Savando and Hendrick and see if I can finish him off with Executioner. Well, I think, I could be wrong. I think, I was beginning to think that their regular damage was 400 hit points a hit, which is incredible, or more, which is going to one-hit kill a good chunk of my characters. But I think what it was is they were just getting incredibly lucky on the critical hits. I don't want to accidentally kill him without Executioner. That would be a mistake. No one needs healing, and the hero can't do anything else, unfortunately. He's just not good. Alright, pet powers. Can you do Executioner? No, it has to be... It has to be, what's his name, that does it. But what you can do is you can Oomphel him. But how am I supposed to get him pepped up? He has to get pepped up a second time. Alright, pet powers. Executioner. Okay, one down. That's the good news. The bad news is I have to get Hendrix pumped up again. And I need to keep Sylvando popped up until... So I put Sylvando in the back row until he's ready to do that.
Is it my turn?
The funny thing is I can't do too much damage to him while I'm waiting for that.
We are not done yet.
That hurt.
Multi-thrust!
Here you go, laddie.
Now, does anyone want to take a guess on how long this is going to take me to get Hendrick pumped back up again? It's at 15 according to my clock, so we'll see. I do need to equip him back into his best gear, though. That would be helpful. Should have brought some pep. Oh, that's true. That would have probably helped a little bit. If I think I have a few of those from a quest, I think. nice thing is his seismic hit attacks everybody.
Do your worst.
Here you go, laddie!
That's right. Show him who's boss.
We need to fight and fit!
My thanks. Do your worst.
Hendrick's enjoying the beatings. He's fallen and he can't get up.
Do not give in.
Alright, keep beating up on Hendrick. We appreciate it. Ooh, that's close. Okay, now he's close to death. Okay, no one else attack him till they get pepped. Yep, killed the first one with Executioner.
Do your worst.
It's kind of like he got nothing to do until he peps back up again.
We're not done yet!
My thanks.
I mean, to Giant's credit, he's doing a good job picking on Hendrick. Put Hendrick in the #1 spot. That might get him attacked a tiny bit more often.
Do your worst.
Well, he's pepped again. Rab is pepped again.
Here you go, laddie!
There we go. There we go. That only took 7 minutes. I think, yeah. I don't know. Your choice is to use...
You rang,
And by the
honey!
way, you want to hear what's really funny? This attack can miss. Exactly. Exactly, Chaos. It's bad enough having to do that to one boss, but two?
Not bad, Mr. Hero of Heliodor. My papi taught you well.
I do not need your approval, minstrel. But you did not do so badly yourself. Your father was clearly a constructive influence on us both.
Speaking of papi, where is this amazing weapon he said we'd get for winning, huh?
Well, here, I'll mention something about that after this, Chaos.
Don Rodrigo.
So, you completed the trial, eh? Caramba! I was convinced you weaklings would disappoint me.
Don't come the haughty knight with us, mister. You're the one who lied about us getting some special weapon for taking your stupid trial.
It was no lie. You have the weapon. The greatest weapon of all.
Oh, and what is that supposed to mean, huh? Stop speaking in riddles and hand over the goods, will you?
Don Rodrigo, this weapon, it is not fashioned from steel or bronze. Am I correct?
Muy bien, Hendrik. Your reward for completing the trial was the experience of collaboración. Work
Collaboración.
together with one's brothers in chivalry.
They are,
is
Chaos.
a
Of course they
knight's
are.
Greatest weapon. Trust in your fellow knight. Put your faith in him as he does in you. Do so, and hidden strengths will reveal themselves. Together, we are more than the sum of our parts. United, we can stand against any foe, overcome any obstacle. This is the gift I give to you.
What the?
My...
Yeah.
You have taken the first steps on the path of the night. But you have far to go. Perhaps if you lean on one another enough, one day you will make it all the way.
Hey, you can't just say that and leave. You have to join us.
Join you? But I cannot.
Weren't you the one just giving the speech about knights needing to stick together? 3 knights are better than 2, no? And I also seem to remember you saying something about doing everything you could to help us erase the Dark Star from the sky. A knight's word is his bond.
Join us, Don Rodrigo. With your mastery to guide us, we shall surely be unstoppable.
Oh, very well. I will not join you on your quest, but call for my aid and I will be there. Just do not call too often.
Who's the daddy pet power? That's cute. That's very cute.